Good evening, fam. Hope we all had a great day. Just gonna pull some cards, see what comes out. If it resonates, follow, like, comment. If it doesn't, I'll catch you on the next one. Spirit guides and angels, tell me about the person we're going to be reaching out to today in their spirit. Please give the collective messages that they can find very, very helpful. All right, and that is the person. I want to get their feelings about the collective so I can better understand the meaning. Okay, so what I got for your person is the Knight of Cups and Justice. Typically, when the Knight of Cups comes out, this is someone who's very emotional about you. They really have strong feelings. They kind of have an idealization of what love is like. So they're all for the warm and fuzzies that come with love, but they're not always about the work that comes with it. So you just kind of got to be careful about the Knight of Cups because they'll come in. Sometimes they're love bombing on you, and they might think genuinely that they have the right intentions, but then they realize, oh, this is more work than I thought. I don't know if I'm really as in love as I thought I was going to be. And they're thinking about that. They're thinking about, have they really been fair and how they've been approaching the relationship with you? Have they been giving you justice? Are they catching karma for not getting it? Because their feelings for you are, they feel like they have to guard themselves from you for some reason. They feel very guarded towards you. They feel like it's been an uphill battle with you. Maybe they're the ones that feel like you haven't been fair with them. They feel like you guys have gone through this multiple times, but they're not giving up. They still want to keep fighting for the connection. They're trying to get a different perspective. They're kind of sitting and thinking about things, reviewing what has transpired between the two of you, situations and scenarios where perhaps they weren't putting in the effort they should have been putting in towards the relationship, which caused, the Nine of Wands. Sometimes the Nine of Wands can also be embarrassment. They may be embarrassed about the way that they have behaved. They might be ashamed about the way that they've behaved. And especially with the Knight of Cups and Justice coming out, they may feel like they're catching their karma because of it. And they're trying to get a different perspective on things. What is their perspective, Spirit? Sometimes the Eight of Wands can be blockages, just like not moving when you should have moved. So I feel like this person is realizing that when they had the opportunity to have you in their life, they didn't move forward, they didn't act on it. And because they didn't act on it, you have essentially not become a manifestation that they wanted. The relationship with you didn't manifest. I think this person may have came in hot and heavy with you at the beginning. Like I said, is giving definitely love bomb energy, but then they didn't really seal the deal. Like they didn't really try to pursue anything further than kind of like that upright, like when things get tough in the relationship and they're like, oh, I got to put some work in. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, the warm and fuzzies are kind of going away now because now I got to put some effort into this situation. And that's not uncommon for a lot of people. Unfortunately, they have this idealization about what a commitment is and what love is and what it really looks like. And there's no understanding that it takes compromise too. And it has to be balanced. That's the reason for the Justice card. It can't just be one person putting in the effort and putting in the work and then the other person just kind of sitting there in their loving cup. But they're, when things get hard, are they going to be willing to, compromise with you? When you are asking them, hey, I wish you would, pay me a little more attention and be available to me a little bit more, or respond to me a little faster if I reach out to you, if I text you. I shouldn't have to wait, 2 days to hear from you. I'd really appreciate if you be more respectful of my time or be more respectful of the relationship. And, those are the kinds of things that someone who's a Knight of Cups, they start to say, wait a minute, I didn't, my feelings, you're changing my feelings now because now you're actually making it so that I got to put some work in. No, I didn't think I had to do all that. So then you start to see kind of like the cracks in the situation with the Knight of Cups and their commitment to the situation. You just start to see that. Knight of Pentacles, Nine of Swords, that they're seeing you as someone that they just didn't take, they waited too long. They know you're worth it. They know that you are someone who has morals and ethics, and you're patient. You've been really patient with them, and you have strong feelings for them. But they also see it as the Knight of Swords, where if they don't come in quick, they're going to lose the opportunity. And so they're kind of understanding you've been really patient with them, and you're waiting for them to show you a sign that that they really want this with you. There's a song, I'm trying to think of the words of it. I'm sorry. Say something. I'm waiting on you. Say something. Oh gosh, I can't think of the song. I just know that it was like a one-hit wonder with the guy. Say something. I'm giving up on you. That song. And that's y'all. Y'all like, look, what are you gonna do? I'm starting to lose steam here. I've been patient with you, and you're not really showing me any effort. And I need you to come and rush in real quick, or I'm gonna just go ahead and keep it moving, and cut my losses, and see what else is out there. What are their intentions? They don't know, y'all. They're confused. They're going to weigh their options out. They're trying to decide, okay, do I come in and give this person, the offer that they deserve, that they're waiting for me to make to them? Do I keep my options open? Right now I just feel, and the Nine of Wands could also be them feeling like, you putting the pressure on them that, hey, you got to do something, or, this is going to go like, well, you putting too much pressure on me. You back off of me a little bit. I mean, you're asking too much too soon. I think that's really this person. I feel like this person has a fear of making commitment to you guys. And you're like, look, I've been patient. I've been waiting. Some of y'all been waiting for them to put a ring on it, or to accept your proposal, and they haven't done it yet, and you're just like, well, what's going on? Am I wasting my time? I don't want to put any more time and effort into this thing if you're not going to show me soon. And you're not like waiting for a while. You've already waited a while. You're like, I need you to come in quickly and do something, or I'm gonna have to do what I got to do. And this person here, they're giving themselves a pity party. They're living in regret and guilt and shame. I don't know why they're living in regret and guilt and shame. Did they do something? What did they do that's got them feeling that way? 10 of Wands. What did they do, Spirit? 10 of Wands. It's given, that they put a burden on you. They put a burden on you. You've been the one that's been carrying the relationship. You're the one that's been kind of holding the purse, the value. You know what I'm saying? You are also that person who is stable and strong, and you really don't need anyone per se. And that might make this person feel burdened, like they can't offer you what you deserve. And maybe they're ashamed of that. Maybe they feel like, I wish I had more to offer this person than I do right now. And it doesn't necessarily have to be just money, y'all. There's a lot of times people have money and they don't have nothing else. They don't have emotional maturity. You know what I'm saying? They don't have loyalty or honor, to give you. And I think that this person is feeling like, you deserve more, and they're a little intimidated that maybe you're too good for them. I know that's kind of a cop-out, but a lot of times people act like that as a defense mechanism to stunt them from having to actually grow and become a better person themselves. The old, oh, you're too good for me. That's just a cop-out for that person, because they don't want to do the work they need to do to, meet you where you are. Alrighty, what do they want from the collective? What do they want from the collective? Spirit, the world. I don't get these people. From you, they want to change. They want to kind of close out the chapter and go into a higher commitment with you and a relationship with you, but they don't want to deal with the issues that brought you guys to where you are right now. They don't want to deal with, it's almost like, well, you know what, let's just be together and be committed with each other. Yeah, I know I need to work on my emotional maturity, my communication skills. Yeah, I need to work on trying to be a little bit more motivated to excel in my life in terms of my career or whatever they going on. But, let's just get together now and we'll figure all that stuff out. They want to trend. The world is the trend. It can be an ending, but to me, the way I see this is this person wants to kind of close the chapter currently that you all are in and just start anew in a relationship, like, whatever, issues that had happened before this closure can come to a close. That stuff that needs to be resolved, they don't want to do that. They just want to jump into a relationship with you like everything is hunky-dory and everything is okay. That's what they want from you. I'm not telling you to do that, okay? A lot of people do it though. Because a lot of people are afraid to be alone. They'd rather be in a miserable, unfulfilling relationship that they have to carry than to be alone, work on their own personal healing, and get that reassurance from within instead of looking for it in an outward manner, and waste their time, years that they can't of their life that they can't get back, than to just say, you know what, you're not ready for commitment. I don't want to be in a commitment with you. I care about you. I love you. However, I need to see you give me more. I got to see your commitment first before you see me commit to you. And I think that that's really what this person wants to do. They just want to, be in a relationship with you, but they don't want to fix the things that's causing this divide in the first place. All right, you guys, that's the message tonight. I hope you enjoyed it. I'm sending you all love, light, healing, and peace. And like I said, follow, like, and comment if it resonated. If it didn't, catch you on the next one. Peace.